Welcome back to Home Maintenance Mastery Podcast, where we help you keep your home in peak condition year-round. I'm your host, the Home Maintenance Sensei, and today we're tackling one of spring's biggest challenges, insect control and prevention. As temperatures rise and flowers bloom, insects emerge from their winter dormancy, and many of them are headed straight for your home. Understanding what you're dealing with and how to prevent infestations is absolutely crucial for protecting your property and family. Let's start with ants, one of the most common spring invaders homeowners face. Ants typically enter your home searching for food and water, so your first line of defense is eliminating these attractions by keeping your kitchen clean and storing food in airtight containers. Look for ant trails, which are visible lines of ants moving between their nest and your food sources, and trace them back to find entry points around doors, windows, and foundation cracks. Seal these openings with caulk, and consider applying ant baits along their pathways to disrupt the colony before it establishes itself in your walls. Now let's talk about bees, and I want to emphasize that honeybees are generally beneficial and should be protected whenever possible. If you discover honeybees nesting on your property, contact a local beekeeper or removal specialist rather than exterminating them. However, carpenter bees are a different story and require your attention because they bore into wood to create nesting tunnels, causing structural damage over time. You'll identify carpenter bees by seeing perfectly round holes about ½ an inch in diameter in wood surfaces like decks, eaves, and siding. To prevent carpenter bee damage, paint or stain wood surfaces, since these bees prefer bare wood, and consider applying a wood sealant for extra protection. If you already have carpenter bee holes, fill them with wood filler or caulk in the fall after the bees have left. Spiders are actually your allies in pest control, as they consume thousands of insects throughout the spring and summer. However, if you're finding too many spiders indoors or have specific concerns about venomous species in your area, eliminate their food sources by controlling other insects and removing cobwebs regularly. A quick word about our sponsor. If you want to make podcasts quick and easy, Get Quick Podcast Studio link is in the notes. Okay, back to it. Reduce spider populations naturally by decluttering your home, removing piles of boxes or stored items, and sealing cracks where they might hide. Sticky traps placed along walls can help you monitor spider activity without using harsh chemicals. Now, termites are perhaps the most serious threat we need to discuss today, and spring is prime termite swarming season. Termites cause billions of dollars in damage annually, and early detection can save you from catastrophic structural problems. Look for mud tubes on your foundation or basement walls, which termites use as protected highways, and watch for discarded wings near windows and light fixtures during spring swarms. Listen carefully for clicking or rustling sounds in your walls, which can indicate an active termite colony. The best termite prevention involves reducing moisture around your foundation by ensuring proper drainage and grading away from your home. Keep mulch at least 6 inches away from your foundation. Repair any water leaks promptly, and have dead wood removed from your property. I strongly recommend having a professional pest control inspection done in early spring, especially if you live in a termite-prone region. An expert can identify signs you might miss and recommend preventative treatments that protect your home for years to come. Your action items this week are simple. Inspect your foundation for termite mud tubes, seal any visible cracks or gaps around your home's perimeter, and schedule that professional pest inspection. Taking these preventative steps now will save you thousands in repairs and give you peace of mind all season long. Thanks for joining me on Home Maintenance Mastery Podcast, and remember, a well-maintained home is a protected home. I'll catch you next time.